Hey, welcome back to Delectable You. Today we are making vegan, gluten-free gingerbread cookies because you know what? The holidays are just around the corner, so it is never too early to build up your repertoire of holiday recipes. And don't get scared by the vegan, gluten-free cookies. These cookies are chewy, they're soft, and they're delicious. So delicious, in fact, that you just might be the talk of your next holiday party. So preheat your oven to 325 degrees Fahrenheit. Line some baking sheets with some parchment paper, and I'll show you how to make these amazing cookies. So let's mix our dry ingredients first. We're going to add 2 cups of gluten-free all-purpose flour, 1 cup of vegan sugar, and 1/4 cup of coconut sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 cup of ground flaxseed meal, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, 1½ teaspoons of ground ginger, 1/2 teaspoon of ground allspice, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1¼ teaspoons of xanthan gum. You're just going to take a whisk and whisk all of your dry ingredients together. Get the lumps out. You can use your fingers if you need to. Okay, our dry ingredients are mixed together. Now we're going to add our wet ingredients. So we've got 3/4 cup of melted coconut oil. Remember, you have to melt coconut oil down before you use it. 1/3 cup of unsweetened applesauce. 2 tablespoons of vanilla extract. And finally, 3 tablespoons of molasses. So now let's take a spatula to mix everything together so that everything doesn't get stuck in the whisk. All right, looks to me like everything is nice and incorporated. So now all we need to do is spoon these out onto our baking sheet. All right, now you've got your cookie dough ready. Grab yourself a tablespoon and scoop out a tablespoon of batter or dough, whatever you'd like to call it, onto your parchment paper. And continue doing this with the dough about 1.5 to 2 inches apart to allow for the cookies to spread on your baking sheets. And then you're going to put them in the oven. Okay, I've got all of my cookie dough on my cookie sheets, and I'm just going to smush these down just a little bit. Not a lot of pressure, just to kind of flatten them out a little bit. And that should do it. So now let's bake these cookies. Remember, 325 degrees. We're going to bake these for 7 minutes. Then we're going to turn the pans around and we're going to bake them for another 5 to 7 minutes or until they are set. And then we're going to have the most delicious gingerbread cookies ever. Ooh, cookies. Oh yeah, look at that. It smells so good in here. It smells like the holidays. So I'm just going to let these cool in the pan for about 10 minutes or until I can touch them without burning my hand. Then I'm going to scoop them up and put them onto a wire rack and let them cool completely. Store them in an airtight container for up to a week and at room temperature and enjoy them. I hope that you make this recipe and that you love it as much as I do. Thank you so much for joining me. This has been Lauren with Delectable You. I'll see you next time.